Have you ever wondered about the lives of bondmen and bondwomen in the historical landscapes of Russia and Ukraine? Imagine a life of toil and servitude, a life tied to the land you were supposed to serve, with no hope for change. This was the harsh reality for many in a past not so distant. But who were these people? And how did this system of bond servitude shape their lives and the societies they lived in? Let's delve into the intriguing past to unravel these stories of struggle, survival, and endurance. The harsh reality for bondmen and bondwomen in Russia and Ukraine was their status of unending servitude. This servitude was not a matter of physical shackles alone, it was a state of profound psychological bondage, deeply ingrained into the societal fabric. Bond servitude was a system where individuals were tied not just to their masters, but also to the land they served upon. They were part of the property, as much a fixture as the trees, the buildings, the soil. They couldn't simply pack up and leave. They were as integral to the land as the roots of the forest, woven into the very essence of the landscape. This connection to the land was not only a legal imposition, but also a psychological one. The bondmen and women lived their lives in the shadow of their servitude, their horizons limited by the borders of the estates they served. Their world was confined, their ambitions curtailed, their dreams tethered to the reality of their circumstances. The concept of buying their freedom, an escape route available to slaves in some societies, was a distant dream for these individuals. Their servitude was not a debt that could be repaid. It was a life sentence passed down from generation to generation, a cycle of despair that seemed impossible to break. This reality bred a profound sense of hopelessness. Their lives were not their own to live, but a series of duties to be performed, obligations to be met. The prospect of a different life, a life of freedom, was like a mirage in the desert, tantalizing but forever out of reach. Yet despite this harsh reality, there was a resilience, a spirit of survival that echoed through the ages. They endured, they persevered, they survived. And in doing so, they wove themselves into the rich tapestry of Russian and Ukrainian history, their stories a testament to the human spirit's indomitable will to survive. In the face of such adversity, these bondmen and women were bound by chains stronger than iron, the chains of societal norms and expectations. In the midst of their grim existence, some bondmen and bondwomen found a silver lining through their skills and talents. These individuals, despite the shackles of their servitude, discovered a unique way to navigate their harsh reality. Their talents, often lying in realms of music, dance, storytelling, or craftsmanship, became their saving grace, their refuge in a world marred by relentless hardship. Picture this: a bondman with a knack for melodies, his fingers dancing over the strings of a balalaika, his voice weaving tales as old as time itself. Or a bondwoman, her nimble hands crafting intricate embroidery, each stitch a testament to her resilience. These talents, these sparks of creativity, were not just a means for them to express themselves, they were also a ticket to a slightly more bearable existence. Indeed, these skills were often used to entertain their masters. The melodies of the bondman's balalaika would fill the master's halls, the intricate embroidery of the bondwoman would adorn the master's chambers. And while this did not erase the harsh reality of their servitude, it sometimes softened the edges, sparing them from the harshest of punishments. Their masters, entranced by the music, captivated by the craftsmanship, would sometimes treat them with a modicum of kindness, an occasional nod of appreciation. But let's not romanticize this. Their talents were exploited, their creativity used as a tool for their master's enjoyment. Yet in the face of such adversity, these bondmen and bondwomen found solace in their skills. Their music, their crafts, these were their acts of defiance, their whispers of resistance. Amidst the bleakness of their lives, their talents were their proclamation of humanity, a silent yet powerful reminder that they were more than just bondmen and bondwomen. In a world of despair, their talents were their only beacon of hope, their sole respite from torment. And as we delve deeper into the legacy they left behind, we realize that while they were tied to the land, their spirit, their creativity, soared beyond the constraints of their physical reality. The institution of bond servitude left an indelible mark on the societies of Russia and Ukraine. This system, deeply rooted in exploitation, not only defined the lives of the bondmen and women, but also shaped the social structure of these societies. In the heart of this system, humans were tethered to the land, their lives dictated by the whims of their masters. This created a stark social divide, with a small elite enjoying enormous wealth and power, while the vast majority lived in abject poverty and servitude. The societal hierarchy was rigid, with limited upward mobility for the bondmen and women, regardless of their skills or talents. This system of servitude also played a pivotal role in shaping the relationship between Russia and Ukraine. The Ukrainian lands were rich and fertile, making them a prime target for the Russian elites seeking to expand their wealth and power. Thus, the bond servitude system facilitated the expansion of Russian influence into Ukraine and the subjugation of the Ukrainian populace. The scars of this forced integration are still visible today, manifested in the cultural, political, and social tensions between the two nations. Moreover, the repercussions of the bond servitude system are not confined to the past. They continue to shape the societies of Russia and Ukraine today. The deep-seated social inequality, the power dynamics, and the exploitation that characterized the bond servitude system have left their imprints on the social fabric of these societies. Despite the abolition of servitude, the struggle for social justice and equality continues. Moreover, the cultural heritage of the bondmen and women, their music, their stories, their resilience, are a testament to their spirit and are an integral part of the shared cultural identity of Russia and Ukraine. These elements serve as a reminder of the past, a symbol of resilience, and a beacon of hope for a more equitable future. The echoes of this system of bondage still reverberate in the societies of Russia and Ukraine, shaping their present and future. The legacy of bondmen and bondwomen is a testament to human endurance and resilience. These individuals, tied to the land they served, were trapped in a state of servitude that offered little hope for change. Yet their legacy is not merely one of hardship and despair, but of strength and survival. Throughout the ages, bondmen and bondwomen have demonstrated remarkable resilience. Despite facing insurmountable challenges, they remain steadfast, clinging onto their unique skills and talents as a lifeline. From musicians to entertainers, these individuals found ways to carve out an existence amidst the hardship. These skills not only offered them a modicum of respect from their masters, but perhaps even a reprieve from the more brutal aspects of their servitude. Moreover, the legacy of these bondmen and bondwomen has left an indelible mark on Russian and Ukrainian society. It is a sobering reminder of a time when individuals were treated as property, devoid of rights and freedoms. Yet it also serves as a testament to the power of the human spirit and the ability to endure even in the face of the gravest adversities. Their stories, though marked by hardship and struggle, serve as a powerful reminder of the indomitable spirit of humanity. Through their resilience, they have left behind a legacy that continues to resonate, a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit.